Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan and I'm back with another Witch React video. In my last Witch React video, I asked if you had any videos that you wanted me to react to, and this one was sent in by Bex at the Witch's Cookery. I haven't watched it yet, and Bex said it was interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and react to it. The video that I'm reacting to today is called 14 Life Hacks for Witches / How to Become a Witch. And this is on the channel Troom Troom Select. It has 1.5 million views and it was published back in August of 2019. So I guess let's react to it.
Here's a magical video streaming now. Today, we have mystical ideas for witches.
Ooh, mystical ideas for witches. I mean, okay.
And for the first idea, take 3 metal bottle caps. Are you ready to do some chemistry? You will need some strontium chloride, blue vitriol, and boric acid.
Okay, so wait, what are these things? Strontium chloride, copper sulfate, and boric acid? What does this have to do with witchcraft? Are we making crystals?
Fill the caps with them. Then take an alcohol solution with salicylic acid. Drip it in.
Okay, I have a nitpick here. How do I go back? Let's go back.
Take an alcohol solution with salicylic acid.
With salicylic acid. It is salicylic acid. Salicylic, not whatever they said.
Drip it into the blue vitriol and set it on fire. A copper sulfate solution gives the fire an aquamarine color.
Okay, so we're not making crystals, we're changing the color of our fire, which, I mean, is cool to have. I know they sell little packets of chemicals like this that you can toss on your fire that change your fire, change the color of your fire. I still don't understand what this has to do with how to be a witch.
Strontium chloride will make a bright red flame, and boric acid burns with dim greenish light. Colorful fire is a very important attribute of all witches.
No, it's not. Colorful fire has nothing to do with being a witch. Oh my gosh.
Interesting rituals happen using these flames, but be sure you are very careful trying this out.
Oh, be sure you're careful. You have to have colorful fire to be a witch.
The life of a professional witch is always boiling over with interesting events. And here is the first client. Oh, wise one, help me. Love spells. That's my speciality. I'll do it, but I need to remember the words first. Where is my magic book? You need a spiral notebook and a small piece of leather. Wrap the end of the notebook in leather.
Okay, so we're making a book of shadows here apparently, but let me go back and talk about this because too far.
The life of a professional witch is always
First off, what is that aesthetic? I mean, she looks cute, don't get me wrong, but this is very pop culture-y, I guess you would say.
Boiling over with interesting events. And here is the first client. Oh, wise one.
Oh, wise one.
Help me. Love spells. That's my speciality. I'll do it.
Oh, you want a love spell? Oh, but I need to remember the words.
My magic book.
Ugh. This is... It's borderline offensive to how, I don't want to say cartoony, that's the wrong word. It's just terrible acting. I mean, yeah. But let's see what they have to say about making a book of shadows.
The end of the notebook in leather. Fasten beads with red stones.
Does it have to be red stones though?
Cover the cardboard part of the cover with purple acrylic paint.
Why purple?
A little creativity magic, and the label, Book of Shadows, appears on the cover.
Ooh.
Decorate the corners of the notebook with leather triangles.
Okay, so that's actually not a bad, like, how-to DIY for making a book of shadows out of a spiral notebook if you want it like that. That's totally fine. It works. I just don't like how done up they did it. I mean, a little creativity magic and the title appears. That's no. Let's see what's next.
Let's go up to a more complex level of magic. Let's make magic ink.
Magic ink. Okay.
A lemon. Squeeze the juice from the lemon. Dip a feather in lemon juice and apply magic spells on the paper. For convenience, you can write the letters with a pencil first.
Okay.
Light a candle. Warm the letters from the back of the sheet.
Just be careful that you don't light the paper on fire.
The writing darkens and looks like a spell from an ancient book.
I mean, that's valid. You can make magic ink that way. I don't know if it's one of those types of inks that you make and then you warm it up and then once it cools, it disappears. They have inks like that. They even have pens that work like that. If you want to use it in your book of shadows, then go for it. If you want to use it just because, then do that too. Just be careful that if you're heating it from the back like that with a candle and not something like a flashlight, then, don't light the paper on fire.
Most girls come to witches to have their fortunes told, and so they can find out where they'll be meeting their other half.
Not all witches use divination.
Thank goodness our witch has an A in magical geography. Well, let's try to determine the location of your soulmate. Where is my magic feather? No, this is too complicated. We'll need a special magic crystal. Take a stick of hot glue.
So they're going to show you how to make your own pendulum? Okay. Oh, but using a feather was too complicated?
Use the box cutter to sharpen the tip of the rod. Make uneven sides so that it looks like a crystal.
Or, I mean, you could use a rock that you find outside or a piece of jewelry.
Cover the rod with a layer of violet acrylic paint.
Why?
Wind a wire on top. Bend a loop. Decorate the top with small crystals.
Okay, you have small crystals, but you're making a larger crystal out of hot glue?
Then, wrap it in thin foil. Brush off the excess. Hang the crystal on a short rope. Done! Bring the crystal to the map and it'll show you the location very soon. Wow! There's so many confusing things on these old maps.
So what they're doing right there, scrying with the crystal, reminds me of Charmed. How they scry using their crystals in the map.
What are you talking about? All modern ladies use maps on their phones. Open up the
All modern ladies? Ooh.
Maps app and look for the location in your phone. Here it is. Everything indicates that you will meet tomorrow around this park.
How does the pendulum tell her that? I don't think this is necessarily like hacks for witches or how to be a witch. I think that it's just like a crafting thing and they're showing you different things that you can do to quote unquote look like a witch or be a witch rather than actually doing the work.
But wait, I have something else for you. Mark up a plywood plank. Write the
Oh, so now they're showing you how to make a Ouija board or a spirit board.
Yes and no. Now start painting. Cover the torn border with brown acrylic paint. Paint the moon and the sun yellow. Emphasize the details. Make the yes and no labels bright neon.
Why neon?
Color the letters and the numbers. Cut a heart with a hole out of a piece of cardboard.
And there's your planchette.
With a layer of golden paint. Insert a transparent crystal into the hole. Decorate it with symbols. Take a magnet and glue for gold mosaic. Fasten the magnet like this. Take another magnet in your hand and place it on the other side of the board. Move your hand. The heart crawls smoothly over the plank. Oh, spirits! Let us know the past, the present, and the future.
Okay, that makes spirit boards and Ouija boards look like a trick. Like the people that use them are charlatans. I understand that this video is coming from a crafting perspective where you're making trinkets and little things to be cool, and maybe you're going to use it as a prop for something, but I don't like that at all.
The crystal inside the heart will tell us. So what are you waiting for? Write down the information. What did you get? A name and a phone number? Thank you, dear witch. You helped me. You are welcome, sweetheart.
Thank you. I'm not even halfway through the video yet, and I don't know if I want to continue. Oh my goodness. Let's see what's next.
Take a potion and a magic cookie with you. As soon as he tries this wonderful brew, his heart will forever belong to you.
Don't perform love spells on people without their consent.
Pour some instant liquid fruit jelly in a clean, dry container. Add cold water and stir.
So we're just making jello?
Fill it with some more water. Put it on the stove and add some food coloring.
Okay.
Pour the potion into a glass. Add food glitter. What is a potion without magic beans? Pour colored candy drops in it. Fill the glass to the top and serve it with a straw.
Cool, they showed you how to make jello.
Water, flour, powdered sugar, and an egg. Separate the white from the yolk. Add some icing sugar. Mix it with a whisk. Sift the flour. Mix the batter. If the batter is too thick, add a little water. Pour small circles on a greased baking sheet.
Are we making fortune cookies? And what did they grease that baking sheet with?
Set the timer and put them in the oven for 5 minutes. Cut a piece of craft paper into thin strips. Write predictions on them.
You will enjoy good health.
Soon, the cookies will be done. Wrap the pieces of paper with predictions in the cookies. Fold them and leave them to cool in a glass so that the cookies keep their shape. Place the cookies in a bag and invite your guest to take her prediction. Can't wait to see what's inside. Something amazing will happen soon. Yes, soon everything will change and I will finally stop being alone. That's great. Muggles are so easily surprised.
Oh, muggles. I'm gonna use keywords. And they're not magic cookies, they're fortune cookies. Like they're a legitimate thing from something that has nothing to do with witchcraft.
That is not even interesting. Actually, what will the future bring me? Oh, I knew that already, but the cookies turned out excellent this time. Our witch clearly spent too much time in her room. Isn't it time to have some fun? What are we doing today? Ah, yay! There's a witch party today. Finally, something to do. And I love girls' night out with the other witches. Where is my broom mobile? Bring it here. You need a long...
Okay, that's a really cute broom. I'm gonna have to admit that.
stick.
Let's see what they used for. What is with the obsession with purple? Why does everything have to be purple?
Secure them on the stick with an elastic band. Now take a can of spray paint. Color the grasses in a bunch. Add bright thematic details. Tie the broom with a thin rope. The broomstick is ready. Let's take off.
Okay, so if you're gonna make a broom or a besom, you want it to be sturdier than that, and I would hope that you wouldn't spray paint it and just like pick a random stick that you find, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's cute. I will admit that it's cute, but again, it's a prop. It has no real use at this point. Because I wouldn't try sweeping the floor with it. I would not attempt to sweep the floor or sweep any room of any energy or to clear a space or anything with that broom that they just made, because it would probably fall apart.
Real professionals will always have fans.
Real professionals will have fans. Did you know that?
So our witch also has a fan. My dear witch, I want to be just like you. Well, let's see how you handle a magic wand.
Is that a makeup brush? That's a makeup brush.
You need a makeup brush and a piece of shiny foam paper. Draw a star and cut it out. Make stars of different colors, gray and black. They should be different sizes. Glue them together. Fasten the star to the brush handle using a hot glue gun. Use silver glitter for decoration. Draw an elegant shiny spiral on the handle. Take dark blue half beads. Glue them to the brush with tweezers. Decorate with rhinestones. The fan immediately gets started. A witch's makeup is also a kind of magic.
That's true. It can be, if you want it to be.
As the base tone, use pink shadows.
But are we just like doing dress up on how to look like a witch? Is that what we're doing?
Darken the outer corner of the eye with dark eyeshadow. And highlight the inner corner. A little shimmer doesn't hurt either. Apply sparkly eyeshadow to the central part of the upper eyelid. The final touch is the eyeliner. Apply it on the lower eyelid and draw a sharp wing. Color the lips with dark burgundy lipstick. Decorate the area between the eyebrows with a shiny flash tattoo. You will need a piece of thin gold foil. Draw a crescent and circles on the back side. Go over the outlines with a capillary pen. Cut them out. For convenience, use tweezers. Apply lip balm to the skin. Fasten the golden pieces. Stick the rhinestones to the skin. Wow! This style really suits you! But something is missing.
What did I just watch?
Take a ribbon and roses made out of foam paper. Draw letters on glossy paper using colorful hot glue. Write the word witch. Attach a flower to the ribbon using hot glue. Glue the letters. Attach another flower at the end of the inscription.
So we're
now,
making a
take
choker.
a piece of Velcro. Glue the pieces of Velcro along the edges of the tape. Use Elmer's glue. Fasten it to make a real witch choker. Take it, honey. You will be irresistible.
Take it, honey.
So now I'm a witch too, and I can do magic and wish for anything?
False.
Of course! But remember,
Wrong.
Be careful what you wish for. It might come true. I have the same wish as any novice wizard. A glass of real butterbeer. Wow! I had no idea it would work. You need a beer glass. Print out some pictures. A witch on a broomstick and a witch's hat. Cut out the drawings. Fasten the picture of the witch to the glass. Glue the hat to the straw. Take Schweppes and marshmallows. Pour the drink into the glass. Lay out marshmallows as foam. Decorate the drink with a straw.
Did they call that butterbeer? Isn't there like an entire recipe on how to make butterbeer from Harry Potter? But this is just Schweppes and marshmallows?
Well, how do you like this? And now, let's go to the witch party.
Another ad. Oh my goodness. Let's go to the witch party.
Did you like our ideas for witches?
No.
Comment below which one surprised you the most.
No,
and
I did
don't
not.
forget to like, subscribe to our channel.
If my ex-girlfriend was a witch, oh, maybe I'll have to watch that one later too. What did I just watch? Okay, so I was expecting random, clickbaity stuff on how to be a witch and maybe some actual tips and advice, but the title is clickbait for one, 14 life hacks for witches, how to become a witch, because it doesn't teach you anything. It's crafting stuff, how to make supplies to look like a witch, which doesn't even look like a witch. Like, let's go back to, we can go here. Going back to making the broom, like, okay, if you look at this, they secure it with an elastic band, with like a rubber band, and she clicks it and it looks like it's wrapped around there twice. That's not gonna hold anything. And even then, when they wrap it with, right here, with rope, that's not gonna hold anything. Overall, I guess some of these crafting ideas were cool. The first one, how to make colorful fire, definitely legit if that's something that you want to do. Just be careful, especially if you're working with different chemicals, because you don't know how they're going to react, and they can have adverse reactions depending on what you put in it. So I recommend, if you're going to do something like that, you get the packets of the pre-mixed chemicals so that you don't accidentally cause a very large fire or an explosion or something like that by adding chemicals to a fire when you have no idea what you're doing. Other than that, it's clickbaity craft stuff that really looks cheap, looks boring. I mean, they're kind of cute, but not in a way that has any sense of accuracy to it whatsoever, which I get that they're not looking for accuracy, but when you do stuff like this, you're representing an entire culture, I guess. I don't think culture is the right word. Like, just an entire group of people who actively practice witchcraft. And I have another bone to pick with them about the makeup. You know, making the makeup brush is fine and cute and everything, but then it starts talking about how, you know, a witch's makeup is super important, and a witch can be any gender. A witch does not have to be a female presenting person or a person who is born female or assigned female at birth, I think is the proper terminology. So I just didn't like it. I wouldn't do any of these crafts personally. I think if I were to do any of them, the one that I would probably do is the Book of Shadows to spice up a notebook, but that's about it. I wouldn't do any of the other ones, and I would not recommend anybody else to watch this video if they're looking for quality information on how to become a witch, because this is not how to become a witch and start practicing witchcraft. It's crap. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. The link for this video will be in the description if you want to go back and watch it yourself. If you have any other videos that you would like to see me react to, you can leave them in the comments below or send me a message on social media. Again, shout out to Bex at The Witch's Cookery for sending me this link, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye!